Khagbe kela dona la makela dogbanya Chavija ogbofode gale enu anyare nyamajina aleo bagbota bi nyamanya Tukuno enyamazu no jinya davato enyamazu no jedara ba madam gbanu yo azu jinu ngakojwarwa
Introduce the chairman for today's program. I'm happy to.
It's my pleasure to introduce the chairman for our station. Ladies and gentlemen, esteemed guests, God of Godliness, Togbiga, Mama, our Minister of Education. My senior brother is supposed to be here, but I have to say. Past students, current students, staff, I see our former headmasters, all other protocols duly observed. He's a distinguished alumnus of our great school, who has been a pillar of support and guidance through the planning of this momentous occasion. With his exceptional leadership skills, dedication to our school's mission, we are confident that this celebration will be unforgettable, quite an experience for all of us. As we mark this significant milestone in our school's history, we are honored to have such a great personality at the helm of affairs. Gligui, Dzokoto. Your audience.
This is kind.
Audience, our chairman. Happy anniversary to us all. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Hello. Good morning, everybody. I was introduced as known in private life. I would wish to let everybody know that they have made it possible for me to touch this soil with my feet once again. At this time, not with the hockey stick, but to perform another duty. Your Excellency, I hope is here, honorable ministers, the head of school, assistant head of school, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, students, teachers, and all of us gathered here. I am humbled to be the chairperson of this occasion. 7 plus 2 will make it 9. And when you add a 0, then you have 90. I hope to live to see the school celebrate the 90th day. And so I accept to be the chairperson and to see this event go through. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Togbiga, Tenge, Dzokoto, Gligui the second. You are accepted to be our chair.
Ketasco.
The management, ladies and gentlemen, I deem it a great privilege and honor to be given the opportunity to welcome very distinguished guests as you to Ketasco, Ketasco, and to this very joyous and special occasion. On behalf of the Board of Governors, the management, the staff, and the rest of Ketasco, I say you are all welcome. Nyawezo. Mr. Chairman, all too soon, another year has rolled over, and here we are gathered again to mark the 72nd anniversary of Ketasco Senior High Technical School. I wish to take this opportunity to first and foremost congratulate Ketasco, the past and present students, and especially the celebrant year groups on this joyous occasion. Mr. Chairman, it is without a doubt that Ketasco over the past 72 years has been in the enviable business of nurturing and producing quality human resource for this nation in diverse ways. Ketasco has become a source of pride, not only to the Anglo State, but the whole of Ghana, as a result of its exploits in the education space over the past 22 years. On this occasion of marking the 72nd anniversary of the school, we commend every individual, groups of people, and institutions who by their efforts, in one way or the other, have contributed immensely to the success story of Ketasco today. In the 2024-2025 academic year, the school admitted a total of 1,545 students. This is made up of 790 boys and 755 girls. In terms of residential status, we have 1,377 boarders and 168 day students. The current total population of the school is 4,690. The breakdown is as follows. Form 1 students, 1,545. Form 2, 1,799. Form 3, 1,346. The West African Senior Certificate Examination commenced throughout the country from the 5th of August 2024 and ended on the 20th of September 2024. Ketasco registered a total of 1,396 candidates. This was made up of 736 boys and 660 girls. The results of the aforementioned exams have just been released. Those who have obtained the A1 to 66 have crossed the 50% mark. Ketasco was involved in a few competitions during the period under review, in which we performed very well. They include the following: National Science and Maths Quiz. Ketasco was among over 700 schools that took part in the National Science and Maths Quiz in 2024. By the grace of God and dint of hard work by the team and the trainers, Ketasco won back the Volta OT Regional Championship Trophy. We are currently the regional champions. The team went ahead to the national stage and won its way to the grand final. In the final contest, Ketasco painfully took the 3rd position after St. Augustine's and Infant Second School. Even though we couldn't win the ultimate prize, we take consolation in the fact that the Ketasco team has endeared itself to the hearts of many in Ghana and across the world with brilliant performance, and is still counted among the best schools in Ghana as far as the NSMQ is concerned. Insufficient toilets and bathroom for students. There is so much pressure on the existing washrooms that we have in the school. We urgently need expansion in the toilet and bathroom facilities to match the large number of students we currently have in the school. Absence of fence wall around the girls' dormitory block. Our girls' dormitory blocks are currently unfenced. This poses a threat to the security and safety of our female students, as intruders may easily gain access to their premises. We'll be very glad if the school could be assisted to solve this problem. Mr. Chairman, I wish to end my address once again wishing Ketasco a happy birthday. May all the rest of the activities planned for the 72nd anniversary celebration pass off smoothly and successfully. Jolali!
Now or never.
Jolali!
Now or never.
Thank you very much for your attention.
Round of applause to the headmaster. And assisted
immense joy that I, Bessie Ewan Faith, Senior Prefect of Ketasco Senior High Technical School, stand before you today, accompanied by my capable deputies, Edmond Eda and Amwa Elom Fafali. Together, we represent the voice of the student body, gathered to commemorate our school's 72nd anniversary and homecoming. As we celebrate our school's rich history and achievements, we also acknowledge the dedication and hard work of our members, whose contributions have shaped our school the esteemed institution it is today. For 72 years, Ketasco Senior High Technical School has been more than just a place of learning. It has been a home, a foundation, a source of inspiration for generations of students who have walked through its halls. It has nurtured leaders, thinkers, innovators, change makers, individuals who have left an indelible mark on society. Let us take pride in our school, respect its traditions, work hard to make it even greater. Happy 72nd anniversary. Thank you. To Lali. To Lali.
Now or never.
Economy. Yahweh survive.
Our distinguished chairman, Togbiga Tenge, Dzokoto, Gligui the 7th, paramount chief of Amugo traditional area. Our dear Honorable Minister for Education, Honorable Haruna Idrisu, MP for Tamale Central, South, sorry. I believe this is your first educational institutional event, speech and prize giving day. So on that note, we have caught the first laugh of the Honorable Minister. So Chokolali,
Now or never.
Honorable Minister, apart from your alma mater, Ketasco is now your first new laugh, and we thank you. And we love you in return tremendously. We are very grateful. I am honored to address you as the president of the Ketasco Past Student Association on the occasion of the 72nd anniversary celebration. Togbiga Chairman, over the past 1 year, the Past Student Association, through concerted efforts of members, have undertaken a 360-degree giving back to Ketasco project and activities. The first one is classroom and other learning facilities. Then 2, health, sanitation, and safety. The recent one being when we were called to give financial support to evacuate choked toilet facilities and replace the the pots. 3 is the dormitory intervention. And the Project Malaika Malike ladies of the 1992 year group is among those that we can acknowledge. And the 1996 year group donating 96 ceiling fans to be fixed in all the dormitories. Then 4, work environment for teachers. The headmaster mentioned in the intervention we've made at the staff common room, the assistant headmaster's office, and then the general office for the staff. Then school land protection. Our school land behind that is under threat. The moment we erected Keep Off Ketasco land, we saw some other encroachers and trespasses, but we will still safeguard and protect our school land. And it is not only Ketasco school land, but once our honorable minister is here, and with my background as a land administrator, I want to make an indirect input in the educational forum that is going on, that school land protection should be part of the infrastructure consideration, honorable minister. We as all students will continue to help the school and to do the needful expected of us. Thank you very much. Jolali.
Now or never.
Thank you. God bless you.
Thank you. Tokyo Mamao Nyawezo.
The Tokyo, the Mama who are seated, representing the Abroad Tuko, 9,000 cities. 9,000 cities.
organizing a series of engagements with the key stakeholders to improve education in Ghana. We must avoid partisan political interests and address the issues to secure the future for our younger ones. Ladies and gentlemen, a generational gap is the difference in values, and this, among other things, between one generation and the other, normally the older generation and the younger one. The term relates to what is now known as the Gen Z, who are fast in whatever they want, have different views about politics, love technology, and are likely to react to inefficiency in the delivery of internet services and data costs. They detest corruption, poor governance, and demand accountability with speech. Between 1900 and 1927, we had the greatest generation, and in 1928 to 1945, we had the silent generation. In 1946 to 1964, we have the baby boomers, and in 1965 to 1980, we had the Generation X, and in 1981 to 1996, we have the millennials, and in 1997 to 2012, we have Gen Z, or the Generation Z, and now we are talking about the Alpha generation. Mr. Chairman, I have the following calls to action for past students, educational authorities, corporate bodies, and all stakeholders. 1. Let us work together to develop smart classrooms to enhance the learning environment. Let us help close the technology gap among schools. Let us help address limited access to digital tools. Let us invest in changing the inadequate ICT infrastructure in schools. Let us resolve to develop a forward-looking curriculum. Let us make Ketasco a model for innovation in education. I thank you all. Long live Ketasco. Jolali. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Professor John Gati. Let's do better for
Dzokoto, our able chair for the 72nd anniversary celebration of Ketasco. My colleague, member of parliament for the Keta area, the keynote speaker, Dr. Gachi. And for me today, very heartwarming and refreshing to be on the compound of Keta Secondary Technical School. And my honor and overwhelming joy to share the podium with the keynote speaker, Dr. Gachi. And I hope I have his permission to say what I want to say. I go home as President Mohammed's Minister responsible for education with 3 important messages from his short delivery. That the future is a digital future. And government must harness every resource to support the training in skills of Ghana's digital future
if we are to achieve social, economic development and compete with the rest of the world. The president, your president, will introduce digital literacy beginning from kindergarten and spread it to tertiary level, and make investments in innovation and technological hubs, not only in institutions of technical and secondary education, but also in institutions of higher learning. To our proud headmaster, you know, when he said he was August, then I said then September. Then he reminded me that his August is spelled with double T. To the headmaster, thank you for the leadership you are providing for Ketasco. And I take with me home two important issues in your message. One, the lack of a fence wall for our girls in school. The lack of decent sanitary toilet facilities. The lack of decent dining hall and auditorium of the The fence wall and bathroom infrastructure will receive government's urgent priority attention. I'm trying because in December I would have said I would do it tomorrow. But I know the economy, Excellency John Dramani Mahama is inheriting. It's a sinkhole economy in distress that needs to be reset and put on track for him to deliver massive infrastructure support to our educational institutions. But in choosing my words, I said urgent priority. So for urgent priority, I mean this year. When I say I have noted, then expect it 2026, 2027. So for the dining hall and auditorium, it's noted. But for the fence wall and bathroom infrastructure, it will be done this year when we commence this year. To give you a befitting fence wall to protect our young ladies and to give them decency and dignity and in honor to have access to sanitary facility. And to Togbiga Chair Tenge Dzokoto, with appreciation and admiration, you no longer have a private life. So sitting in royal state, I want to thank you for chairing this August ceremony. And to distinguished ladies and gentlemen, and in particular to my young brother, the school prefect, and we now Faith. So I will speak only on Ewinam's Faith's thesis. And his thesis is that Ketasco have shaped minds and built characters. That is what it should be, and that is how it must be, and that is what it must continue to be. You know, as minister, my work is cut very simple. I'm responsible for policy. Regulation is the GES and Director General. So I'm conveying to you a petition of Ketasco that they are unhappy about their de-elevation from category A to category B. Exercise fair regulatory investigative function to explain the why of it, the how of it, and how that can fairly be responded within your regulatory limit. Chulali. Chulali. So be assured that John Dramani Mahama will commensurately honor and reward the people of the Volta region for standing strong and firm to give him that extraordinary mandate as president of the Togbiga Dzokoto chair. While the country was busy promising and honoring free senior high school, the country did not, and I repeat, did not adequately prepare for the absorption of those exponential numbers into higher tertiary education institutions. Therefore, there is naturally an infrastructure deficit of lecture theatres and accommodation to absorb the exponential increase in the number of students to taste tertiary education from the free senior high school. The dialogue is ongoing. We are hearing from the stakeholders. And when the stakeholders speak, as President Mahama promised them in Ho on the 18th, he will work the reforms to transform Ghana's future and to produce men and women who should be ready for the 21st century competences, attitudes, and values. It is my expectation that Ketasco will contribute to the building of Ghana's future and Ghana's social and economic development. So to Ketasco, I say a happy birthday. Stan Dube, Deputy Chief of Staff and a proud alumnus of this school. I'm sure, but for the present schedule today, he would have been here. I know he loves home and he likes coming home and participating in these activities. So today, as I come to Ketasco, I'll reveal my relationship with Stan Dube. So since I've come to Ketasco and Stan Dube remains my friend, and I also have a responsibility to support the founding family of this noble institution, the Matanawi family. So this I do, not as Minister for Education, but as Haruna Idrisu, a friend of Stan Dube. I will dedicate some prize money for the next 10 years for the best overall student, male and female. But I want the prize award to be the Stan Dube. If you want to add his Stanislas, you can pronounce it better. You add it. The Stan Matanawi Award for Best Overall Student, male. Best Overall Student, female. I take personal responsibility to honor the winner in the next 10 years. In honor of Stan Dube for his sacrifice and loyalty to our president, and at least as his payback reward to Ketasco for molding his character, building his future, and making him the person that he is. On that note, a happy 72nd anniversary of Ketasco. My joy, honor, and pleasure to be here, and may God bless us all.
Let's give the minister standing ovation. Let's give the minister standing ovation.
We, the Matanawi family, are highly honored and privileged to be here today to celebrate our father, grandfather, and great-grandfather on his 30th memorial, and in collaboration with the school on the 72nd anniversary and homecoming era, which we are grateful. Thank you. On his 30th memorial, we, to his honor and in collaboration with the school, have instituted 8 prestigious annual awards, to which will be handed and presented to our awardees today. To our Honorable Minister of Education, Honorable Haruna Yusuf, on behalf of the Matanawi family, we respond to the combination of the award for the overall best students to be named as Stan Matanawi Awards. We are very grateful and we acknowledge. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Okay, thank you so much. Wow, we are getting.
For the best student in literature in English. For coming back. Congratulations. Thank you all so much.
Thank you very much,
For education, this is by the Amo Event.
I want to use this occasion to congratulate all of you on this special occasion where you are celebrating your 72nd anniversary. Madak Benami, Miawe Dawam, Alomega Kumio. Those of you who are here, students, my appeal to you is to ensure that you take your studies seriously. And I see Volta region adopt your slogan, July, now or never, because this is the only time that we can develop. And if we do not develop this time, I don't see any better time that we can do it. So we are committed as the government, as the Regional Coordinating Council, to collaborate with all of you to see to the development agenda of the Volta region. On that note, I want to congratulate you once again and say, Asalo, Eko Nami, Yahweh Dawam, Miamayo Kacho Chichipa, Bigwa, Nemi Ya, Yahweh Mount Toneto Lomi, Nemi Adomi Anofo Teti, Akbenami.
Ladies and gentlemen, when I came to take a chair, I observed that the invite said everything that I have to say, right from Professor Gatti to Honorable Haruna Idris and all others who spoke, including the regional minister. I believe that everything has been said. But I would like to add this, and that is to entreat every one of us that life is led once, and at any stage of it, lead it to the full, because you will not have the opportunity to come back to it. Since it is the Founders Day, I would entreat the students, the current ones, to enjoy school activities and not to be thinking about the life after school. Because you will have to cross one stage before you get to the other. When you put a frog in a pond, it will swim. But when you put it into hot water, it will certainly suffocate time. So students currently in school, I urge you to concentrate on school activities and ensure that you pass through it successfully, because you will have the opportunity to do it but once. If you fail to do it that once, I believe you know the stories, and I don't think those stories are interesting. It is said, and I know because I live it, that Ketasco has produced numerous leaders, and I guess you would like to become one of those leaders. A little bit of my experience that I will share with you was that at our time, we were not on the national grid, so electricity was powered by a generator from the ECG station, which will be put off at 9 o'clock. And we still had to be learning. I was a science student, so I will have to pack my books after the lights are out and walk to Tenge Hospital where the lights don't go off to continue with the learning. And it has paid off. If you are fortunate to just hit the wall and light will come, when they say learn and you are sleeping, then you don't blame anybody. At the time we were only about 700 students. Today you are 4,000 plus. So the probability that you will be able to make it is slim. So fight hard. Fight hard. Learn very hard. And when you are used to learning in school, you will certainly be happy. But if you are lazy in learning, your school days will not be a happy one. I wish happy anniversary. And those of you in school, a happy stay and a happy school life. God bless us all. God bless Ketasco. And God bless the 85 group, which I am one.